What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday morning to every single one of y'all. Happy Sunday afternoon to some, but appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you so much. We are here for NASCAR Xfinity practice and qualifying. We got Group 1 already, and we'll see if we can get the leaderboard up here for you guys. But looks like Fast Pasta is on top of the leaderboard right here, but thanks so much for being here. We had a good stream last night with the trucks with Chandler Smith winning. So that was interesting to see that. The weather held out. I was not expecting that. But thanks for being here, y'all. Let's get to the stream. What's up, Dallas? What's up? Center Hill Cards. Screw YouTube. What's going on? Sorry about that, y'all. M Hammer, what's up? Kenneth Fox, what's going on, dude? Raymond Taterhead, yes, sir. We got a new quarterback, Triton. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate everybody being here. So thank you guys for being here so much. Let's get to the page here. Let's bring it in.
Think that you feel like you can control going correctly, and then there's just certain circumstances that
Get the scoreboard going.
Red Sox gets very loose down to turn one right there. Currently P1, so put a good lap down, but that car's moving around the line. He's trying to get that left front below.
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here, buddy. Everybody, thank you guys.
See the trick they won that sticky stuff, the technical term for it, Adam, and that's what down on the bottom, but that will sort of move around. That material, that spray they put down, sort of pushes up the track, and that's when the top lane comes in. Want to develop a good race car in practice, but you want the best conditions.
Get my practice and qualify. This is practice Group 1, Group A.
Joe Gibbs Racing.
And commercial break here. I'll tell you who we got.
Group 2, Group 1, led by Parker Retzlaff.
All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out here tonight. Parker Retzlaff now on top of the board. Let me bring my car. Make that collar a little smaller. A little big. There's Algeiers. All these cars here in front of me are what you have for on the track here today. Harrison Burton. AM Racing, baby. What's up, Lou? Says CeeLo Rider. What's going on? Matt Steve, hello. Good morning, everybody. Johnson, hello. It's JB. I have missed you guys. John, man, good to see you back, buddy. Good to see you. Tennessee, stay okay to the quarter. We'll be okay, Taterhead. And this will open up a whole huge of people that want to come be the Tennessee quarterback. I ain't worried about it. Billy Bowles, what's going on? Good morning. Appreciate you being here. We're having a good time today. We're going to have NASCAR Xfinity practice and qualifying, and then we're going to move to NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying, and then we'll bring you back to the NASCAR Xfinity Series for the Sci Apps 300 this afternoon. So hanging out on Saturdays like we always do. We appreciate you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Now, next weekend, CeeLo's going to the beach, so he will not be here for the Rockingham race. But we appreciate the support since then. The Cup Series will get their first week off after 9 straight weeks of racing since Daytona. And I wish you were from east of Mount Shasta. Andy, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here, too, as well. So hit that like for us as well. Let's go to 100 likes on this stream here. We're at 39 likes. Subscribe to the channel as well. We hit 31,600 this morning, then we went back. So those extra accounts, man, I know you guys are trying to help, but those extra accounts get you every time. So thank you guys. Bronny says next week is Cup's only week off the entire season. I know, it's crazy. So CeeLo's going to take advantage of that and go to the beach with Spain and have a good time. We're at Group A. We're at practice, baby. Well, Parker Retzlaff, William Swalowich now on top, and Corey Heim in that 24 Tops car, MLB car. Taylor Gray, Parker Retzlaff, Thomas Nuzenda, and Fast Pasta, Matty D. There's my dark horse. Chris Wright, breaks Chris Wright, Kyle Sieg. I bet Our Motorsports is kind of wishing they had Chandler Smith now in that car. Kyle Sieg there in 9th, 10th, Josh Williams, 11th, Ryan Ellis, 12th, Garrett Smithley, 13th, Blaine Perkins, 14th, Mason Massey, 15th, Massa Maggio, 16th is Alex Labe, 17th, Grand Van Alst, 18th, CJ McLaughlin, and Tyler Thomasy are as your Group 1 leaders. Thank you guys for being here. We're in Group A, and about 16 minutes left of practice.
Honestly, the turning laps so quickly you don't even realize you're completing them.
The margin for error is so slim at Bristol. You take grip anywhere you can find it. Look at Swallow dipping that left front tire below the yellow line.
William Swallowage. CeeLo be wearing his Speedo to the beach. And orange Crocs. You might be right on the orange Crocs. You might be right on the orange Crocs.
Surface down to the bottom of the black, and it just forces the right rear to not able to take that load, and it finds out front. But that's something that you'll use at times, especially in the race. You're trying to just get a little bit more turn, maybe turn under someone. You'll get
Swallowage 35th at Bristol.
Finishes polished. It has been a struggle. 28 is Kyle C. It's been fun to watch this team get out of balance on strategy a couple of times recently. Retires so much. It happened in Miami.
Who won last night? Chandler Smith won last night, Lou. What's up, JT, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Tires aren't going to be as much likely today.
Sci Apps 300, y'all. No no ads all over the screen today. What's up with that, NASCAR? No ads? That's weird. Never seen it blank like this before. Yellow? Really? What the heck? No sweep for Kyle Larson. Nope. He didn't have the car last night, y'all. He came close, but just not enough. Came close, just not enough. Tomasi hits the wall and it brings out the caution here. Interesting. No, wrong button.
Hey, out there, we don't have anybody up here. I got one more comment and then we'll go down. Right front row. Actually got the wall, actually. You're free. Definitely the wall.
Yep. Tomasi hits the wall, so we a little pause in our, but we're under caution. Larson didn't have the best luck at last night. It was all Chandler Smith. He had the strongest car for sure, especially when he was out front. Especially here at Bristol, any driver out front is going to have the advantage. So this poll right here is going to be very interesting to see who gets it. But we are under caution for a hit in the wall. Braves just losing their road trip games. Well, we knew that they were going to lose because they got in so late. So we'll see how they do today. They both have to turn around and play a day game. So 47 likes. Let's see if we get to 100 likes, y'all. There's almost 100 in here. If y'all all can hit the like button, we'll take care of our 100 likes. And make sure you're subscribing to the channel as well up there at the top of the screen. 31,957 is our subscriber count as we continue our NASCAR Xfinity coverage for the year. And we've added in NASCAR Xfinity practice and qualifying. Now, I can't promise you I'll do it every time, but we will try to bring you as many possible NASCAR practice and qualifying. It's an early morning. Now, if it's on a Friday, I probably won't be able to do it because I have to work. But if it's on a Saturday morning, we'll try to bring you the best coverage here on our channel. So thank you guys for being here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Coming up after this is NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying for the boys. And then right after that, we'll bring you the NASCAR Xfinity race today, the Sci Apps 300. So, and then tomorrow, the Food City 500 right here on the channel too as well. So what is the fastest lap recorded at Bristol? Somebody look that up. I'm not sure. Good morning to you. Good morning, CeeLo. Well, let's ask Google. Okay, Google, what's the fastest lap recorded at the Bristol Motor Speedway? No, she doesn't understand. She's worthless. Yes. Okay, Google, thank you. Nothing much, Kelly. 14.945 seconds. Bronny's got it right there. He is the man. Thank you, Bronny. Appreciate it. Who made that lap, Bronny? We're still in Group A, Kelly. William Swalowich is in P1, P2, Corey Heim, P3, Taylor Gray. Parker Retzlaff P4 and Thomas and his, I can't say that guy's name. You're welcome, Michael. Corey Heim in that upper deck. See what Corey Heim can do here today. Fastest lap by what kind of race car? I guess a NASCAR race car in Bristol Motor Speedway. Sticking really bad, they're saying, in the middle. I don't know, I'm pretty sure if it was Lightning McQueen, true math. That's right? They look like they were playing at Bristol. It was like the similar old Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow.
Second half of the quarter, the back of the car without the racetrack.
114.94 seconds clocked by Kyle Larson in 2018. Thank you, Bronny. There you go. At Bristol. Ryan Newman, Splash and Go Racing, says, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Trying to get to 100 likes. Help us out. 53. Let's go to 100 likes, y'all, for the stream. We appreciate you. Thanks for the subs. We're one away from 31,600. Taylor Cray, just a little bump and grind there on Kyle Sieg in that 28.
He would. But yeah, that load just taxes every four.
Taylor Gray this season, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s, 8 starts, and his average finish is 20th. US Siri. 8.95 seconds, but that had to be an Indy. I didn't know Indy. So Kyle Sieg is in the Sci Apps card too. I did not see that. I guess he didn't make our paint scheme today. So Kyle Sieg did not make the paint schemes for the Xfinity series, apparently. He did not. But he is the Sci Apps car as well. Wouldn't that be something? Kyle Sieg could win this race.
In 2025. I think about.
Should have had that freaking win at Martinsville, Bronny says. Yep.
Just how impressive they were. I mean, you could would have.
Taylor Gray at the top of the leaderboard now. 14 laps to let. When we get to about 30, we'll look at the average lap score here.
680.
Did they add more stick 'em to the track? I haven't heard for this morning, but they did for the trucks yesterday.
I think he has been maybe the surprise to me of the season with the speed. I know the Joe Gibbs racing cars are great. I'm not surprised at the short tracks. I saw that last year when he came and did some starts to Richmond. He was really impressive. Got to race around him a little bit. I feel like the mile and a half he had some work to do, but he definitely in the speed category has been a surprise to me. And I think, even without that win at Martinsville, I would not be surprised to see him win here early in the season and to build confidence and to be able to do it multiple times still.
And as they continue to log laps here around the bottom, smoke with Jason Ratcliffe.
Group A still, yes. We're in Group A.
Sit for the
Group A.
15 minutes of this practice session just to see what this traction compound does at the bottom of the racetrack. We also want to be cognizant of
A long time ago, Bristol had a lap record event and still all kinds of different race cars. Splash and Go says before Larson and Newman had the track record at Bristol. Full disclosure, I completely forgot about Larson's 2018 lap. Mason Maggio off the run here in that Ace Hardware Rock Hill Chevrolet. What up, Mike Baker? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here, Mike Baker. Ooh, yeah. Mason Maggio hit the wall pretty hard too as well. So we are still in practice. I think we're at another caution. What's going on with these guys today? That's 2 cautions already for the Xfinity series. Might be going high on the caution count today. Might be going plus 10 possibly on the caution count today, considering this last stint for the NASCAR Xfinity series on a short track. Did Corey Heim hire Corey Feldman to be his crew chief? I don't know. It did sound like it though, did it, Vegas? That's funny. But thanks very much for being here, y'all. Hit that like, hit the subscribe for us as we are having some fun here today. 57 likes. 57 likes, trying to get to 100 likes here. Coming up is Group B practice, and then we'll have qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And we'll see who gets the pole today. It'll be a very important pole because the leader at this race CeeLo, are they texting and while driving? Yes, they are. They're very important here. The leader gets the first pit stall and clean air, and you know how that is here at Bristol. So this qualifying is going to be very important for both either NASCAR Xfinity Series and NASCAR Cup Series. Now, the Craftsman Truck Series did not get to pick their qualifying spot because it got rained out. So looks like it's very cold there at Bristol. It's like 30-some degrees this morning. Everybody's wrapped up in their jackets. So that should make a difference as the day warms up as well with the tires. Looking at the 15-second time, probably 12 cautions today. Lou says, yeah, I'm probably going 10 plus. Probably going 10 plus. 10 plus. Will there ever be self-driving NASCARs? I doubt that. I doubt that. I doubt that. Ready for Denny 3 in a row tomorrow? That's right. I picked them. I went all Denny in our vlog today, and I'm sure I upset some people. All of them. At least I didn't put in there the all of them quote, the live quote there. So 2 cars have smacked the wall. Mason Maggio and who else was it? Mason Maggio and Thomasy both hit the wall. So we have another caution here. We got about 7 minutes to go in this first practice. This track kicks my butt in iRacing. Yeah, I bet. It's tough. It's tough.
That's how fast that
This track is tough, man. Denny should have some sort of sponsorship with Denny's. Denny's. This is William Swallowich P2. Yeah, we got a little time here. Let's look at the laps average here. Corey Heim, Taylor Gray, and William Swallowich. Ooh, look at this one. 20 lap average. Look at this one, y'all. Look at this. These 2 cars. These 3 cars. Who would have thought? And then let's see, 25. Fast Pasta. So look at Fast Pasta, Matty D. So you're going to watch these 2 guys go. I don't think he'll be in contention at the end, but these 2 guys could be. There's Heim now, so Fast Pasta's out of it. But Anthony, our Fast Pasta, 25 lap average. Fastest 25 lap average. So in a long run, possibly Alfredo could be there at the end, plus Heim. Heim too.
Just the strength over the long haul and how this track will change in some time. Continue to find speed as we recover.
You love your Fast Pasta, One World? What's up, One World? She just had breakfast on the patio. Junebug runs today too. No, I don't think oh yeah, that's right. Junebug does run today. It's on Flow, not sure what time. In Cordell Late Models, yes. Cito has in-car camera on 18 every week. Yeah, he does. Oh, what's up with that? Why they like CW? Why they like the 18 Swallowich so much? And Kyle Larson is an in-car camera today too as well for free. So we'll next commercial we'll do a class on how to watch this. This is free here, y'all too. I love how Fast Pasta called out Honeycutt for whatever his name is last week.
a little bit. It's such a fine walker.
6:43 to go here for practice. 6 minutes 40 seconds to go in practice for the NASCAR Xfinity Series in Group A. I love Denny Scamlin Heat. I know CeeLo Ryder likes him. Yes, sir. Cruz is still happy about Chandler winning last night. Kid has got so much talent. I'm surprised someone didn't pick him up in the Xfinity Series. He belongs there.
First ball, the grade 4 is a tighter corner. You sort of don't quite run it the same way you diamond it or design it how you get off.
I don't know, but I bet he starts running better because of it.
Oh yeah, that's where he tried to roll a little bit too much speed, didn't get the left sides down the line, and therefore you're a little bit out at sticky stuff and just lost rear.
Josh Williams. So that sticky stuff is down, Kelly. They did spray it, so it is on the track. Josh Williams, 32 career starts in the Xfinity Series. He only has 2 top 10s. His average finish is 20th.
It's not quite the case.
Haim and Chandler belong in the Cup. I don't know about the Cup, but definitely Xfinity Series.
Big slate in terms of pressure, bounce around.
I did look at that California Days, and I only see one membership, and I can screenshot to if you message me on Facebook, I can screenshot you, see where your is, but I only see you one time unless you have another name. And all you have to do is go into your Google settings under subscriptions and cancel one of them. That's all you have to do on your end. Google settings, subscriptions, and look for my channel and cancel one of them. I can't cancel it. You have to. But I only see one, so I'm not sure.
Exactly. That's
On a normal week, I think we would have been fine.
no.
So yeah, go to subscriptions, go to your Google settings and go to paid subscriptions, and it should be there. And all you have to do is cancel one of them. I can't cancel it, but I only see one.
If McMurray's watching, he's got a lot on you already. You know?
Mason Massey, but Taylor Gray's still out here. William Swalwich in P2.
Stories. What's up, Kim?
At the same time as Xfinity. Oh, wow, that's weird. Junebug updates via Twitter. And that Sundrop car today.
Little reporting tap we saw from Taylor.
Yeah, you should only be getting charged once then. I'm not sure. Make sure you're not subscribed to someone else. It might be another membership.
Saying what was that, or kind of explain himself. We did not see that in the last for that hello tap from Taylor Gray from Kyle. See,
Yeah, I don't know. How long before Group B? 3 minutes, Kelly. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, there's some ads. Hit that subscribe. Y'all were one away from 31,600. 31,600. Help us out.
say what happened or explain things. So once and under caution, Kyle did say, I thought I'd given Taylor real kind of apologize.
Because it's a real word, just not the word you wanted.
So just a reminder of how intense the laps here are at
Yeah, make sure you're not a member of something else that's charging. It should show all your memberships there in the subscriptions.
To it quick enough. And that we talked about shows you earlier how early you lift on the straightaway. You know, that means the corner starts further back, and so I think Taylor just expecting.
Heim in P3, fastest in the, and also Heim and Fast Pasta have the best long run finish here with 30 laps complete. Fast Pasta. Fast Pasta did 37 laps, and Heim is still out there at 24. Let's see what he can do after 30.
I can't remember what they're called, but those amusement park things.
Alex is your goat with the Mav. What's going on, man? The Mav.
So it's a really physical place. Your head rattles around so much. I made the joke that I felt like I was a little cloudy this morning.
I know. I would talk to Google. I can't do nothing about it. All I know is I see what I see. You'll have to contact Google with their little support button there, and it'll help you.
The Canadian racing.
Alex LeBay, that 07 Brian King Roofing Incorporated. The Mav says Alex LeBay is my goat.
Top 15.
31-year-old from Quebec. 13 Xfinity Series top finishes. Top 10 finishes
I just
for Alex LeBay.
maybe a card's like further back points suddenly in the top 20, maybe the top 15 at a road course, definitely a threat for a top 10 no matter what he's in. Always impressed when I see Alex LeBay behind the wheel of race.
I don't have a goat, just Richard Petty.
Road course.
Almost 100 likes, y'all. Thanks so much. Almost there. 26 to go. Help us out. There's Blaine Perkins in the 31. He's currently 10th fastest, and he's ran 40 laps already out there. Yeah, I know. I was looking at that, Bronny.
Cool. Those guys are local out in the Charlotte area.
You don't need the sunglasses right now. Second. You're going to see, but this afternoon.
Taylor Gray, 5, 10, 15. He's fastest, but on the longer run, Swalwich.
Doing it last night. Today it's all about the Xfinity Series Cup cars tomorrow.
But basically, in close,
The GOAT is easily 7-time, Mike Baker says.
continuing some of the cautions that happened. The long laps.
The $1.99 is around the 10th, and to the same, the $2.99 members with the used charging. Yeah, you gotta definitely contact Google for that. See what he says. I can't do nothing. What's up, T. Lee? What's going on? Good to see you. So we are end of Group A. Group A ending here, and now we are on Group B. Group B. We'll see how that goes. But thank you guys for hanging out with us today on the channel. We appreciate you. As we continue our NASCAR Xfinity Series coverage that we've been bringing you every week, and we've decided to add in NASCAR practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Xfinity Series as an addition to our coverage this year. So we thank you. So there's Group B now. Group B. Group B. Oh, hold on a second. Group B. Group B. All right, so that means I need to. Bum, bum, bum. All right, that's better. Group B. Who's getting the pole? Any predictions? I'll tell you after group in the middle of Group B. I'm kind of curious to see how good Taylor Gray is. And Taylor Gray is dominating right now on 5, 10, 15, 20 lap averages for this practice session. So I'll let you know. But Taylor Gray looks pretty good right now. Creed is in this group, yes. So we got Group B coming out, and they should add to the list here pretty soon. Creed in this group. Hit that like for us, y'all. Trying to get to 100 likes. We're 20 away now. 20 likes away. 20 away. We also have emojis. You left me an interesting message? Okay. Let me look. Do-do. Interesting. 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 Taylor Gray, William Swallow, Corey Heim, your top 3 here. Still above ground, Kelly says.
2 miles per hour for Gray. Second.
So let's see here.
5.
Lap averages. Corey Heim. Taylor Gray.
That Group 1 press.
Taylor Gray. Taylor Gray.
One practice, and there were people paying attention. Specifically, Jesse Love's spotter, Brandon Benesh. Here's the feedback he gave his driver as he is part of Group 2's practice session.
Josh Mullet Williams needs a win.
So some really good information.
So 24 minutes here in Group B.
Down here, guys. Stand up in the spotter stand.
See if they update this.
They
have not.
Because when we went green last week in Darlington, it was the 3rd warmest April 5th ever in Darlington, South Carolina. No heat warnings out today in Bristol, Tennessee. It is cool, and especially if you're on the spotter stand. Where last night, and Parker, I think it was your radio, where someone said it was actually snowing on the spotter stand.
That was my spotter, Earl Marvin. It was like you saw little drops on the windshield the whole time, but it wasn't raining. And finally, he was like, "Hey, it's."
So Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier, Dirty Nick Sanchez, Justin Bourdain, Brandon Jones, Connor Zillich, Dean Thompson, Jeb Burton, Sammy Smith, Brennan Poole, Daniel Dye, Christian Eckes, Kyle Lawson, Ryan Sieg, and Jeremy Commence. So we'll see who's going to be fastest in this practice right here. And already Jesse Love putting the hammer down already. He is doing double duty today, this weekend as well. He's his first time getting to race in the Xfinity series. So, the Cup series. Love to be in Miami right now. That's right. One World's loving it down there. I asked Junior if he'd grow a mullet. I guess it got vetoed as he's going to TV soon on NASCAR Prime.
And the only reason it's not 6-4 family, not totally, but he was dominating.
Your coworker went to Daytona. Love Daytona. So we'll see if Jesse Love can get in that top 3. But it might be a Taylor Gray show to get the pole here.
Your name highlighted in orange. That means you're highlighted.
Maybe Corey Heim too.
Later today, Dash for Cash eligible. Among those on the board,
Sheldon Creed for the Dash for the Cash. Could he get some cash today? They may have him shaved.
Dollars. That would be. Actually, get your first win and an extra 100K. That'd be a big day.
First win at Bristol. Oh, not that you wouldn't take a first win anywhere. Yeah, but this one here would be nice.
This one means a lot to so many. Important for drivers.
It's that sub, y'all. Hit it up. Help us out. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. And hit that like. We're 18 away from 100. 18 likes from 100 likes. Thank you, guys.
Really just do a lot of things in that race car that are really tough to do. It's that little moment into one. We've seen this a couple times.
Josh Williams leaving his car on the track is why walking away was savage. And Kelly said that he likes Taylor Gray because of what he did to Sammy Smith. So he's backing that guy. And there's Kyle Larson on the track. 18th fastest for Larson right now. I'm sorry, 4th overall. My bad. 4th. And look at Dirty Nick Sanchez takes the top spot fastest in practice.
Last time he ran the 17.
Nicholas Sanchez, P1, Taylor Gray there, and Allgaier. My pick to win the race today. Allgaier. 4 drivers chasing for the 100,000 today are Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed, Justin Allgaier, and Brendan Poole.
That guy's raping. Sanchez now fastest overall.
Nick Sanchez, Dirty Nick Sanchez.
All Allgaier's 3rd, Larson 4th right now. There's Sanchez.
Almost to 100 likes, y'all. Thank you.
Lap 11 when he put that lap down. That's really good. Falling just an Allgaier there. That's stage. Throw down a fast lap practice at Bristol. It's when you know the race car is working and you're in the groove, you're in the rhythm. Really rapid. Oh, gets a little loose there. So definitely on the looser side, but that maybe is where some of the speeds come from.
So he turned his fastest lap at lap 11. Allgaier at lap 13. Larson lap 12. Holding to success on the short track in Tennessee. 6 of the top 10 in Group 2, the fastest of the bunch. Nick Sanchez.
All right, Nick Sanchez continues to lead here for the practice. This is Group 2, and coming up right after this is qualifying from Bristol. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you for the subs. We got us back over to 31,600. And coming up right after this, y'all, during qualifying, I'll put the pin message in the chat for NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. We will have that for you too as well. And then right after that, we'll have the NASCAR Xfinity race, the Sci Aps 300 from Bristol. So live commentary and reactions and your chats and all of that good stuff here today. If you guys want to become a member for today, 99 cents gets you access to those emojis. You can support your driver in the chat with your number of the car. And it's the cheapest thing on YouTube, 99 cents. But if you can't afford it, that's fine. I totally get it. Some people, it's hard on times right now. So if you can just hang out with us in the chat, even if you get to watch it somewhere else, And you know what? Let's talk about watching it somewhere else. If you go to your phone right now, there's 130 of us here. If you go to your phone and go to the CW app, okay? The CW app. And when you click on the CW app, it's going to have in the middle here, it's going to say live and upcoming. Live and upcoming right here, okay? Right there is qualifying, practicing qualifying on the CW app. Now, some of you might not have it where you live in the country or blocked, but right here is the CW Sports live and upcoming, and you're going to have the Bristol practice and qualifying. Next is the Bristol Battle Cam for this afternoon. You got Kyle Larson there. Kyle Lawson. You got William Swallowich as well. So there are all your stuff that you need for this afternoon to keep track of the race if you can't watch it on the CW. And if you have the CW app, you have access to these things. So make sure you go download the CW app, or make sure you update the CW app, because I've heard if you don't update the CW app, you can't watch these live either. So it's not the broadcast, but it is the battle cam. But this is the broadcast on the CW Sports CW app under live and upcoming. So make sure you go check that out right here. Okay. All right. Is there a way to bypass passwords to subscribe to CeeLo Rider? Well, I'm not. You have to be logged into Google. Yes.
You're much younger and stronger than me. I don't want to be.
Yeah, you can if you like to. Yeah, that's fine. It won't happen till the end of the month because you've already been charged. So it won't happen. If you unsubscribe now, you'll lose all of it till the end of the month. So you have 30 days. To me, Larson is one of the villains. So is all of the Hendricks team. NASCAR Info says you need Google. Yes, for the membership, you have to be logged into Google. You have to be. Because you have to have a credit card that's saved in there and everything. To have a membership, you have to. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for getting us there. Let's go. 400 away from 32,000. Let's go. Let's see if we can do it today or this weekend. Can we do it this weekend? Come on, y'all. How much is the Prime membership? I'm not sure. Spain pays that. I don't know. That's Spain's account. I don't know. Hey, NASCAR News. What's up, Bobby? Good to see you, man. Corey Heim for the win. He's pretty fast on a long run, Megadeth, so it might happen. 9 likes away from 100. Help us out. 9 likes away from 100 likes. Get to that 32,000. You get a pie to the face.
A lot of tempers flaring throughout the field. A lot of retaliation.
Allgaier is 3rd fastest here. I know. Let's take a look at the average. How many does he run now? He's run 36 laps? Okay, definitely. Lap averages. Look at that. Larson, Nick Sanchez, Allgaier. Look at that. Allgaier fastest. From 10 to 30. There's my pick to win it today. Smash that like Mountain Billy. What's up, man? NASCAR making us pay for Prime as well. Yeah, I know. So 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 1. So there is that.
I was talking to Justin yesterday, and
Dirty Nick Sanchez.
It's basically flat out. It's like those big tires, and I was like, "So, what do you think about this?" He's like, "Well, I got the sim. He went down this week to do that." And he was like, "Yep, I started lifting halfway down the straightaway." And I thought, "Well, I'm not moving in it." And they're like, "Hey, that's a pretty good lap." So it's a big adjustment for him, but really impressive with the starts he's had, the speed he's had in this 19 car. And he's such a cool dude. I mean, operates a company up in Long Island, a fiber company, full time the modifieds now, living the dream, getting a couple starts in the Xfinity series. I just think it's a super cool story. It's Larson tried to use the highline. That did not work. He went,
I thought it was going to work, and then maybe just a little bit across the line, a big moment for the 17.
Races at 5 p.m. Yes, 4 Central will be live at 3:30. The TV shows are really good too. Lots of reruns. Yeah, on CW. Yep. Prime is $14.99 a month, but if you get free shipping, Amazon and good movies and TV, you'll get NASCAR. There you go. $14.99 a month. Thank you, One World. 94 likes, 6 away, 6 away.
Huge, absolutely huge for him to win this week. He beat some tough drivers in doing so. It just really took over this race and didn't relinquish it there towards the end. And I mean, this is classic Brandon Jones. When the opportunity strikes at a really tough racetrack, he just finds a way to get the win. And you know, it's been a tough couple of years, and I know he'd been pretty beat up, and you know, a lot of
Brandon Jones in that 20.
going back to
You have CW on your Comcast bill? Thank you, Steel. I realize my winners pick, the dark horse, are the same as yours. Allgaier for the win and Matty D. There you go. Exactly. Actually, I was actually here. I was actually in Bristol for that race when Matty D lost. Yeah, I was actually at Bristol when Matty D, when Denny Hamlin chased down Matty D. So, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. I'm still heartbroken when he lost to Denny. Yeah, he was upset in the pits, wasn't he? But yeah, that was one of my first times going with Ryan to a race. So, and I can connect to my TV with my YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, there you go. Put us on the TV. A lot of y'all watch us on the TV. 95 likes, y'all. Thanks so much. 5 more to go. Hit that subscribe too. Trying to get under 400 to go. 400 to go to 32,000. Let's get it, y'all. One World says, oh, that's good. We have CW on CBS here in Miami. Bunny ears. They have nice camera angles for soccer and racing. I don't know. Allgaier's pretty fast. Denny is undefeated right now. Yeah, he's having on fire, man. And you know what? I haven't got to listen to either one of those podcasts after he won. I've been so busy with my stuff. Been so busy with my stuff. I haven't been able to watch any of the podcasts to watch him celebrate. I probably have to definitely go back and watch those. But Nick Sanchez, right now, the top leader here, Taylor Gray, and then Allgaier. But Allgaier's got the fastest lap average from 5 to 30. So he's going to be tough to beat. If he gets out front, CeeLo got a haircut? Yes, I did. I got a haircut. Yep, I got a haircut. See? Yep. CeeLo went back to short hair. Don't judge it yet. Let's see how he does in practice. Exactly. Gotta turn that off. Can't do that. Let's see if Denny can do it. We'll see you, Megadeth. There is Travis Guaffle coming into the pits. Average race finish 5th. And that High Rock Vodka, Dale Jr.'s vodka. Anyone's ever had the High Rock Vodka? Anybody? I've never tried it. Never tried it. But they have a High Rock Vodka bar at the Nashville Super Speedway in the infield. We've hung out there a couple times. Keep up the good work. Thank you, California Days. Where are you at, California Days? Out back in California again? And there's Harrison Burton in that AM Racing 25. He is currently, where is he at? Burton, he's in 12th fastest with a point. He's 0.129 behind the leader on average. I don't think Denny's great at Bristol. You don't think so, Bobby? My favorite teams are the Toyotas and all the Fords. And the only Chevy team I like is RCR. By the way, I'm in Hollywood, Florida. Awesome, NASCAR. Hollywood! Brendan Poole averaging laps run. He's lap 25th. He's currently 24th fastest. And he is eligible for the Dash for the Cash today. Your pick is Chris Buescher for tomorrow? We'll see. Did I do? Oh, my gosh. Carson Crawford.
So far, if we look at kind of his performance versus where he qualified in last 7 races, finished better than he started, including so which earned him a place in the dash for past race this weekend. He'll be going for that $100,000 bonus. He told me even bigger than the monetary prize, the recognition and the attention on him and this team goes a long way for a smaller team like his. Right now, though, that car, he said it's loose in, and then in the center, once again.
Brendan Poole's saying his car is loose in and in the center as he's going to come in for some adjustments here. He's 22nd fastest now. There's Sam Mayer. I see you, Mayer. Sam Mayer in that 41 Ford Haas factory.
So, when the
Where is Mayer at? How fast? Where is he at? 41. Mayer there in 27th fastest for Mayer. Matt Benedetto in 30th. Not what I expected there. Chris Wright, 32nd. Brandon Jones, what's up with this? The 20 cars. He's sandbagging or what? What's up with Brendan Jones here? Sandbagging? Kyle Sieg there in 24th. Austin Hill, 17th. Danny Dimes in 16th.
But little do we know, sort of a stalwart he become in the top 3.
Jason Blonde set the fastest ever record at Bristol back in 2011 in a Winged World of Outlaws sprint car. 13.2 seconds at 144 mile an hour. I bet he got some G's doing that in this track.
Because that's a place where they kind of butter their bread.
3 more likes to 100. Help us out. 3 more likes to 100. 3.
Especially with some of the mile and a half coming up where we know
Hook 'em horns. California Days says. Did I miss where California Days was? Let me look back. Wichita Falls, Texas. There you go, California Days. I live in Austin before, and my family lives in Dripping Springs. There's Kyle Sieg in that third Sci Apps as well. Lots of Sci Apps here. Kyle Sieg, Ryan Sieg, and Matt Benedetto with the race sponsor on their car. Here in Bristol, Tennessee, the home of my state, Tennessee. We're just about 3.5 hours away from Bristol. Hope to get to go to the fall race. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes, but not sure yet. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to go to Nashville this year, Atlanta, maybe Talladega, and Bristol will be my 4 races this year. I'm going to try to go to 4 races. We'll see how that goes. But definitely we're going to try to do some meetups if we're out there. I know Nashville, hopefully get to meet up with Cole. And then Susan Miller said she's probably going. So a lot of folks will be going to those races. And then Atlanta, I think someone told me last night that they'll be going. And then Talladega, we're planning there's 150 of us here. We're planning a VIP giveaway for the Talladega Fall Race. We'll be announcing the winner at the Talladega Spring Race on our live stream. So you have some time to think about that. And all you have to do is be in the chat for that giveaway. So we thank you guys for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, as we're going to have a good time the rest of this today. We're going to have a lot of fun. CeeLo on the go dating site. I don't know about that. We're going to have NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying coming up very next. And then we'll come back for the NASCAR Xfinity race today, and that'll be our coverage today on the go at CeeLo. And then tomorrow we'll do the Food City 500. So looking forward to every single one of y'all hanging out with us for the rest of the day. We appreciate y'all. All right, Center Hill Cards. What's up, man? Bristol is 3.5 hours of me according to Google. Yeah, it's about 3.5 hours for me too as well. I'm thinking Rockingham. Then after the race, head to the beach. You're thinking I need to stay and then go to... No, we're leaving early on Thursday for the beach, so we will miss that whole weekend. I do apologize, guys, but we're definitely going to be there. CeeLo, are you going to go to the August 25 Bristol Braves game? Yes, I'll be there for that too as well. That's what they're telling me, that I am eligible to go, that there should be no problem for tickets for me to go to that game as well. So I will be there for that too. What's up, Susan? Good to see you. Go Larson, Harley. Good to see you as well. Appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning to every single one of y'all. Good afternoon to some of y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and maybe some good nights out there as well.
And I went on the
And he's want to buy me a boat. Gonna buy me a boat. Gonna buy me a truck to pull it. And buy me a Yeti 110 full of silver bullets. Oh boy. Chris, what's up? Go Rowdy. He says, One World says, go. What do you think that game inside Bristol, it's going to be a crazy thing. That's right. But that's cool for us because we're a Braves channel and NASCAR. So our stuff is going to be cross-platforming no matter what. So that's the cool part about it. We have a lot of Braves fans that are NASCAR fans, and they hang out with our Braves streams as well. So we're doing like 2 to 3 games a week. Coming up next week, Monday, Tuesday for Braves baseball against the Blue Jays. Monday, Tuesday. Working all weekend, so you're my NASCAR coverage this weekend. All like dislike. It's all CeeLo all the time. Something.
It will every single time.
Thanks for the subs up there. 31,601. Thank you so much, guys.
Well, the best. Because he's probably
Well, they won't be racing while they're playing baseball.
yeah. Just sort of rhythm here, driving the same line lap after lap, and not.
I want to see that baseball game at Bristol. It'll be the first Major League Baseball game played in Tennessee. Yeah.
Situations.
Yep.
And then changes, and he can do it so quickly.
Larson still in P4, Allgaier P3. Let's take a look at the average lap time. Did anyone take Allgaier down? Look at this. Look at this. All purple. Allgaier. Domination here. Domination. Look at this. The only one that he's not is the 5-lap average, and he's second. So Allgaier is going to be a menace to work with today. He is my pick to win. 15 all the way to 30 lap average for Allgaier. That is something right there. The only one is Nick Sanchez. And how much of a difference? Oh my God, 1/1000th of a second between Nick Sanchez and Allgaier, him dominating this whole thing. And overall is Allgaier. So yeah.
Sanchez
Crazy stuff.
all categories right now.
Crazy stuff. They should make running the bases part of the fastest qualifier. 7 all the way, Richard. It looks like it, man. We'll see what he does in practice. I mean, qualifying. Sam Mayers ran 55 laps. He's 16th fastest. Where's Ryan Sieg on the speed chart? Ryan Sieg is 8th. 8th on the speed chart. He's a 15.763. 15.763 for Ryan Sieg.
Best of bunch, man.
2 more likes to 100. 2. Help us get to 100, y'all. Okay. And if you guys want to join the Discord, you guys can be involved in these conversations as well. We have a Discord. Make sure you guys are checking that out too as well.
That race car today will be so important throughout the day. Practice 2 is.
I'll take 3, Dallas. So that is the end of practice. And that is the end of practice. NASCAR chat. Cowboys Chris Bush, another NASCAR driver, play baseball. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's funny. That's pretty neat. Thanks, Bronny, for that. And I'm gonna put our Discord link in the chat. Let me do that right here. Let me put the Discord link in the chat for you guys. Let me do that right here. Oh, that's a bleeper here. Join the Discord. Paste. All right, there's the Discord link. If you guys want to join our Discord, you can talk NASCAR in there. Bronny and Lloyd and all of us are always in there talking some type of NASCAR in the NASCAR channel. So make sure you go check that out. In the chat right there is the Discord link for us. So we'd love to have you join us there too as well. Come on, Josh Berry. We'll see what he could do in practice. Next, coming up next. Bum, bum, bum. Why did they go back to two paved track? Love to go to the Bristol. Two paved track. I don't know. They just went back to it. The dirt was not working. The dirt wasn't working. Jesse Love and Austin Hill. CeeLo, just curious, how often do you do Discord chats? I'm always watching. I'm in there. Every once in a while when something big happens, but I'm not chatting as much as Brawny and all them are. But it's a great place to hang out, and it's a great place to talk and past the stream. When we're off stream, that's a great place to hang out with us. So definitely join it, man. And you can come up with all it is an email. So you can make up an own email and get in there. You don't have to worry about anything. There's no personal stuff that is shared. So we'd love to have you in there, Cole. There's Jesse Love.
I'm here later today.
Me too, Bronny.
Hey, Dustin and Alex,
We're going with Creed and Larson.
the track changed a lot. Changed all day. So, my thought process, I feel like I've got a really visual stuff. The Jeremy really fast. So, had a little bit of work to do to get to it, I think. But I said, we're still pretty happy with it. I feel like weird that run good in the race and maybe practice a little bit down the top end, but it was pretty up there. And overall, I feel happy with it. And just gotta go qualify good. It's gonna be really easy to get to for me, kind of throw away both their laps. So gotta stay disciplined on the line all day. About the next time.
Jesse Love had a top 5 finish here last year. Big weekend for him. He's making his NASCAR Cup Series debut. Coming up though, Xfinity Series.
All right, qualifying coming up here for you guys. I haven't got it reset though yet. All right, so you've seen the lap times. You've seen the practices. Now let me see, who do you think's going to have the pole? I think it's clear today who's going to have the pole here, but you never know. Whoever dominates practice sometimes doesn't get the pole. But heck it, I'm going to go with Allgaier for the pole. Who do you guys have? Let me see in the chat. 155 of us here. Over 100 likes now. Thank you guys. Who you got to get the pole here? Random says Larson. Let's go Larson team 05. Sorry, 2 lost his friends. Join me. Your thoughts. Remember good memories about your friendship with John. Regine, what's up? 7 for Bronny, 7 for Mark. Rowdy Burns, Dallas says 17 for Lou. For Lawson. Anybody else? Anybody else with your picks? The 88 for Connor Zilich. He's been kind of quiet today in practice, but he's 13 fastest. 17 for Lou. The 88 for Kevin as well. Allgaier all the way. Billy Voles says any of the Toyotas or one of the Fords. NASCAR says I'm just glad Larson can't sweep. Random user says Taylor Gray for Shane. I like that pick. Ryan Sieg with the race sponsor. You know they'd love to have the race sponsor on the pole for this race. Baird says Taylor Gray as well. He was pretty fast there. Ryan Sieg for Harley. The 54 for Taylor Gray for Baird. The 44 for Brennan Poole for Splash and Go Racing. Okay. I want Jesse Love or Austin Hill, but Larson will probably get it. Okay. We'll see. Isn't it funny how a car can dominate practice, but then it comes to like one lap and they don't do it? That's crazy how that happens. Let's see. M. Hammer says Allgaier, but Harrison Burton wins at AM Racing. That would be something if AM Racing pulled this off. Be something.
On the CW file, Larson is back in the Motorsports number 17 and ended up 4th practice. A lot of laps. It's obviously cold out here. What did you learn about kind of where the limit is, both with the traction compound at the bottom and then even further up the racetrack as well?
Yeah, my car feels good.
the PJ one around the bottom, it doesn't feel like super grippy. So, but yeah, I mean, the groove moved up finally there at the end, so it's good to get some laps up top. My balance feels good, really good up there, and pretty good around the bottom too. So I'm happy overall with everything, and hopefully we get qualified well here soon and keep it up front all night long.
All right, he ran 73 laps, which was second most of anybody else. So it's good as he is here, Adam. There's always things you can learn.
Thank you, Dylan. And Larson's 17 car and the Chevys from Junior Motorsport. Stickers this weekend.
Where's Brendan in the practice, CeeLo? Brendan Poole is 26th fastest for Brendan Poole. 26th fastest. Brendan Poole right here. They're honoring John Edwards. And we will also go ahead and do it at this time as well. We had mentioned during our Brave stream this week. We mentioned during our truck race. We'll go ahead and do it here as well. Dixon Way, Larry from the Dixon Way, his dad, Dr. Dixon, passed away suddenly last weekend, and we were all saddened for that. And Dr. Dixon was a huge fan of our channel. Dr. Dixon was here on the weekends hanging out with us, chilling out, watching the races with us, cheering on his drivers. And I wanted to do a little 10-second honor of him. Dr. Dixon was always here supporting us, and we appreciated him all the time, seeing him in the chats. And even Larry said, man, my dad loves your channel, man. He loves NASCAR. He loves watching with you guys. And he was part of our community. So at this time, y'all, if you could put prayers in the chat for Dr. Dixon, and I'm going to give a 10-second moment of silence as we're going to honor him all weekend at every race, every practice, just for Dr. Dixon. So Dr. Dixon, rest in peace, sir. You have the best view in the sky now for any race, anytime. So 10-second memory for him right now. All right. Thank you guys so much for that. Appreciate it. He was a good guy. I didn't know him, just knew him in the chats. And that's what we do here. We respect. That's what we do. You guys give me respect. I give you guys respect back. And that's how we work here. We're one big family, one big community that has one love of racing. And we all come together every weekend to share that love of racing. And that's what we do here. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for the love here today. 104 likes. We appreciate you. Let's keep it going. We got qualifying. See, is it going to refresh here for me for qualifying? Practice. Qualifying. All right. Here we go. Corey Heim going out P2. This should be interesting.
If I were a young driver in motorsport, I were at Bristol, really any track, but in particular here, I'd go over and listen to what Justin Allgaier. Having been a young driver, trying to learn from him, I will say this though.
Thank you, pal. Man, I don't think he'll be able to win the race, but probably a strong run. Did you know Poole has one of the... Yeah, he is. Got a chance to win it, man. He does. All right, here's Corey Heim. I guess Tyler Thomasy's not going to go because he hit the wall. So Corey Heim here. See what he can do. Third race this season in that upper deck Chevrolet, or Toyota, sorry. Make sure you're checking out our baseball coverage for Atlanta Braves, y'all.
Go first rows, 24, Corey Heim, top 5.
Corey Heim, P1, baby.
We see this session go on, see that rubber get picked.
Any drivers from Tennessee? I just know Josh Berry is from Tennessee. I don't know about anybody else.
Expect to see the second lap beat the fastest majority of the field. That's just perfectly how it works. This would get in the rhythm, that sort of thing. If you could do it in the first lap, that'd be very impressive. First lap, 15.
Oh, so they got 2 laps. They got 2 laps to make this run here.
Lays it down. Now everyone's got something to show.
As I say that.
All right. Corey Heim with a 15.51 speed. And here's Chris Wright. Brakes. Tom, if you're watching, man, We're glad you're still around, buddy. Definitely call me. I tried to call you, but call me when you can if you're watching. Corey Heim lost so bad last night. Yeah, he did. Here is Chris Wright. His best career finish is 9th at Martinsville this year.
In 2000,
Pulled off a top 10 for Our Motorsports.
just about surviving.
Right. If you can do that, makes racer almost guaranteed a decent finish. Especially when you have a race like we had at Martinsville.
Brennan
That's like
Poole.
racing, survive, stay within, even if you go lap down, your night is not.
Keep on hitting that like. We're trying to get to 150 on the likes. We're a little loose there, sideways going down the backstretch. But that's not going to be enough. 15.864. 15.864 for Chris Wright. That's not going to do it.
Let's go to Kim.
And Justin Bonsignor back in the 19 JGR car. It's the
Bonsignor.
side. Your first Xfinity series start. Is familiarity with the track help at all this weekend?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt for sure. Just understand what the track might do throughout the day, and
The Ford won last night. Front Row Motorsports. That's what they do, right? Front row. All right, here is the 70. No, who is this? The 70. The 70 of.
kept ourselves in position where they're getting caught up.
What the heck? Oh, Thomas. Okay, here we go.
These Xfinity series cars.
I don't care who gets the pole, as long as it's the Ford. Truth matters. It was Allgaier. He was the fastest on the top of the board. Nick Sanchez as well. Taylor Gray was part of it. But Allgaier led lap averages 5 laps to 30. No, 10 laps to 30. Only one he didn't have was Nick Sanchez 5-lap average. And the 70 car is going to run third fastest, 15.987. And now here's Greg Van Alst and that 35 Chevrolet.
35 now.
Appreciate you hanging out, y'all. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Truth Matters.
Warm up lap, and then it cuts off your 2 laps.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
First,
Greg Van Alst here, trying to do his thing.
some it would be the second, maybe because
Greg Van Alst.
loose off a 4 on your first lap, and that hurts. You're trying to connect the 2.
Mason Magacy Ferguson. So Tyler Thomasy, he hit the wall in practice, so I guess he's not qualifying. He hit the wall pretty hard. Greg Van Alst. 16.19. That's going to be not vast at all.
Margin for error here. I mean, just one little hiccup.
Bristol. All right, here's the 14. 14 for Garrett Smithley. Garrett Smithley, and that's a weird looking paint job. All white with some type of it says over on the front. Best finish this season was 15th at Martinsville, which means he won't make the race. 39 cars for 38 spots. But Tyler Thomasy is not gonna qualify, so he's gonna be the one out, right? Tyler Thomasy is not gonna be the one to qualify. So he'll probably be in the race. Garrett Smithley. Smithley 16.017. 16.156.
Well,
That is a tractor CeeLo. Oh, thank you for it.
Martinsville being a good place for some guys. It was for Brennan Poole for sure.
Brennan Poole.
Your mind from your car there in practice to have a shot at it later.
I think so by the end we were a lot better, but we just unloaded and we're hitting the racetrack a little bit. So made some adjustments, worked on some ride quality. The bumps into one have gotten a little bit worse over the last couple of years, but Oh no, pretty good. It's kind of a tricky place though when they spray that stuff down to the bottom of the corners. It's like I'm not totally sure exactly what I mean, but I got to run some laps on the top. Felt pretty good. So, all in all, ended a little free and feel good about it.
Thanks, friend.
Fresh off the NCAA tournament, this place is survived in advance, kind of from one portion of the race to another, kind of what Brennan referenced there. Josh Williams, second on lap here.
Josh Williams, call 811.com. Williams on the track.
709.
Hey, look at Josh Williams, 15.709. He goes P2. He always qualifies pretty good sometimes. He's always early up there. Here's Williams Swallowich. CW loves the Williams Swallowich. Swallowich. Oh, this is not practice anymore, CeeLo. This is group. B. This is qualifying, CeeLo.
Let's take a ride here.
Swallowich.
Second on lap 1, 15.53.
Swallowich. Top of the board.
Too much of the apron like we saw in practice. Adjusted that on lap 2 and was able to just get a little bit better lap, not touching that apron as much. Bolting off the 4 there for him, but definitely a great pickup.
I mean, it was a lie when they said Ford is using a Chevrolet motor. It's always some Chevrolet guy saying this lie. CeeLo, are you going to be disappointed that you're not going to stream the first time in 20 years Xfinity goes back to Rockingham because you'll be on vacation? You're going to make me feel bad, Cole. You're going to make me feel bad, Cole.
Here just because you're going to end up.
Yeah, I'm going to the beach. CeeLo's streamed. Well, I can say I streamed 9 weeks in a row for Cup, but. Cole trying to make CeeLo feel bad. Fast Pasta. P4 for Fast Pasta. P4.
And somebody that you always need to watch at Bristol is Ryan Seed.
Ryan Seed.
Talk about this race week, Nicole. How is a lap under qualifying here? You hold your breath?
Yeah, no, for sure. Here, it's demanding. You get here at, I don't know, 10:30, 11, and go practice at noon, and we're going all out right away. And I was like, I just need to run 10 laps and come back in and catch my breath. But no, it's always fun to come here. I love racing here, just trying to go all out, just trying to figure out how it's going to take rubber.
Mason Massey here. Mason Massey.
We got a great side.
He is 5th fastest. Mason Massey. 15.799. Oh, Ryan Sieg. Didn't know what he looked like.
Everybody go in the anxiety building.
5th fastest so far. Mason Massey, that 45. Ooh! Got loose coming off of turn 4. Mason Maxey Ferguson.
Use those right now.
True Shine Chevrolet.
It's the 1579 because lap 2 produced this.
Ooh. Almost hit the wall. He saved it. Try not to make bad. Just wondering what you thought on it. Well, are you at least gonna watch the race at the beach? Yes. I will have my feet and the toes in the sand with a nice cold drink and the sun beating down on me, Cole. I used to talk text sometimes. It doesn't work out like it's supposed to. Exactly. Here's Harrison Button.
And got our next engine for it's not 6 mobile towards the end. Like, in a practice, we need
I'll see.
told you we'll find out the hard way.
8-4 for Kyle Sieg. Anyone know where David Starr is now? And I do not. Did he like do NASCAR Xfinity series?
Trying to get them up to temperature this cold weather.
When looking at Rockingham, what competitive track stats would you consider closest?
Across the racetrack, you get that dreaded chatter sometimes.
That's interesting. Doesn't Rockingham have the dog leg too, like Charlotte? I can't remember. What beach? The Dead Sea? Oh, we're going to Destin, Lou. Going to Destin. The Panhandle. 1 top 5 for Taylor Gray. 3 top 10s. His average finish is 20th. His best start was first at Homestead on the pole. Let's see what Taylor Gray can do in that 54. Ty Gibbs, legend in training owner. Where's Eric Church? I need to talk to Eric Church. He needs to message me on social media. Eric Church. Dover has sort of a dog leg. It's wide. Maybe Atlanta? Atlanta possibly for Rockingham? Look at Taylor Gray. We knew Taylor Gray would be fast, and he is. P1. Taylor Gray, 15.439 as he takes the pole. 15.439 takes the pole.
Continue going faster. I did just we got a little cheat sheet here in our booth, and I looked up.
All right, here's Blaine Perkins, 3 top 20 finishes this season. Knew it, Shane said. Knew it. Here's Blaine Perkins, 3 top 20 finishes this season.
And he's in front of his teammate, Williams, by 26 1,000ths second. We said the margins would be.
Oops, Rockingham sort of has a dog leg. Sorry, typed that wrong. So I guess possibly Atlanta, but the old Atlanta? Is it snowing there? No.
Space has changed over the last year. When you had the PJ1 versus last year, they tried the red.
E6 for Blaine Perkins. 15.719 for Blaine Perkins. 15.719. Thanks for hitting the like for us. Trying to get to 125 on the likes. Help us out. Hit the subscribe as well. Up there, 31,603. Well, 602. See if we can get some more of those. There's Dirty Nick Sanchez.
What it seemed like it was on the time sheet. Yeah, I'm pretty happy and done a great job preparing for this race, showing up prepared to track lap 1 and be fast. So, big machine Baca, like Chevrolet is as
Been a cold spring for sure. Been warm too. Here's 07 Alex LeBay. Alex LeBay. You said here, CeeLo? Got practice at 2. Yeah, 1 Central. Yes, sir.
It's pretty cold, Canada.
In about 30-minute break. Old Atlanta, yes. So you compare the old Atlanta to Rockingham.
Well,
Both Dover and Rockingham are 1-mile tracks. Maybe Vegas? Vegas is a 1-mile track too, right? Maybe Vegas. CJ McLaughlin, 2 career Bristol starts. He's in that 91 Main Street Wawa Chevrolet. His best finish in Xfinity Series was 24th back in 2022. Here is CJ McLaughlin. Richmond is okay. You can compare it to Richmond. I don't know. Richmond doesn't have like a bank like Rockingham does, though.
Go to qualify your laps.
176 of you here. Appreciate you being here. My name is CeeLo. If you're just joining us, we do NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying for both series for the Cups and the Xfinity Series, adding to our coverage. No, Vegas is a 1.5 mile. Okay. You hope Matty D lays down a good lap. We'll see. You got Tyler. So Tyler Thomas, he did not qualify. Mason Maggio is not going to qualify either. So next is Matty D. Brandon Jones. Some of these old vet Xfinity drivers still suck. Jeb Burton, for example. Jeb Burton.
Side-by-side racing today, honestly. I don't think that the bottom lane is going to be the best for the
Brandon Jones is going to do double duty this weekend, but it was short-lived. Yesterday, he wrecked in the Xfinity Series race. I mean, the truck race when Majeski and Friesen got together. Or no, what's his name? TV star guy got together. How much banking does The Rock have? 10th fastest. Like The Rock. I don't like Charlotte Speedway because now is the restrictor plate race. Now has become a demolition derby.
It's a great pickup, but you can see it visually. You saw the first lap.
Matt Benedetto, P5, Matty D, that Viking Chevrolet, P5.
Brandon Jones, high expectations there because right now top 3 in qualifying.
Yes, but Brandon Jones did win. He did. He has a win. What's up, Mr. C? What's up, Link and Kim? Good to see ya. I never know. Who am I talking to, Link or Kim? Which one is it? I never know who is talking. Is it Link or Kim? Or are you both there side by side? Rockingham has 25 degree of banking. Thank you, Cole.
The team thinks they're going to be okay, but they are still hard at work.
Go Fords.
Talk about the stress these race cars go through. We talked with Corey High, that little power steering issue to start.
I like this paint scheme, y'all. Ryan Ellis. That camo 71. I like this one. It looks good.
And that sort of thing.
Love that 71 scheme, Shane says. And that camo. You can barely see him on the track. Yeah, Casey Kane back next weekend for the Xfinity Series. Who's he going to be racing for, Bronny? Here's Parker Retzlaff in that 4. Parker Retzlaff. What do you think about Nico? It might be a blessing in disguise, Darren. There's now stuff coming out that he didn't even hold up to his bargain on the NIL deals. He would no-show on signings. He would no-show on meet and greets. There's a lot of dirt coming out on Nico now that he was kind of a lazy kid. And it kind of shows on the football field. Just nobody wanted to say it because, you know, they wanted to keep him around. Can you name all the 1 mile tracks? No, I cannot. That's a tough one for CeeLo. Hendrick. He's going to drive for Hendrick next week? Okay. What car number is he? Is he in the 17 next week? Look at Parker Retzlaff. 15.41. Wow. Parker Retzlaff? Let me see those 4s in the chat as we have a new poll leader. Let me see Parker Retzlaff. Parker Retzlaff. See those 4s. That's what I thought. Believe the team will be tighter because of it. I think so too, Darren. He's in the 33 for RCR. Okay, thank you, Bronny. So who's in the 17 then? Is the 17 going to be racing? Jeremy Commence trying to still be like Harry Gant. He's still in that green color as he was last week. Got to get that Harry Gant back to it. Back to qualifying, Darren says. 6th place for Jeremy Commence, 15.592.
I think that's self-explanatory.
How's Casey Kane allowed to come back, but Mike Wallace isn't denied? 4.
He wasn't going to say, I'm glad you did, right? I mean, I think everyone knows by now. But just sitting here and watching over and over, you do get kind of sucked into.
All right. There's Brennan Poole, Dash for Cash. Dash for Cash eligible. Here's Brennan Poole. What can Brennan Poole do? Parker Retzlaff shocking everybody right now. Larson or Sanchez wins today. How about Allgaier, Gustavo? Allgaier had the fastest lap average of all. The 17 will not be at Talladega or Rockingham. Okay.
Now we have this chance to dash for cash. You know, this
Dash for cash.
this race.
Halsig, the winner of the Xfinity today in Bristol. My pick. Awesome.
There after completion.
So Brennan Poole, P6. P6 for Brennan Poole. That's a 15.679. 15.679. What's up, Kyle? KFB, good to see you, man. There's a great pick out there of a very young Kyle Larson meeting Casey Kane.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, whole number one group brought me a High Rock Vodka Chevrolet that's about as fast as me today, honestly. We had really good long run pace, really good fire out pace, and here qualifying, he kind of put down a good lap and started off towards the front like we had in the last few weekends. But yeah, we tried out some stuff in practice, made some good changes in the car, and
Carson Quaffle in that High Rock Vodka. That number one. Hey, CeeLo, long time no see. My fiance Trisha and I are going to be at Bristol tomorrow. We're leaving at 4 a.m. in the morning. Awesome, Jason. Just a heads up. You can't park in any of the parking lots if you don't have a paid ticket already. So make sure you go check that out if you don't know where you're going to park. Because the big lots, you have to have a prepaid. If not, you have to go park in the other areas. So just FYI, if you're going to Bristol tomorrow, those big parking lots used to be open to everybody, but you have to have a prepaid ticket to go in those big lots now. So if not, you're gonna have to park in someone's lawn for like $25-30. So just FYI, Jason, check in tomorrow in the race and let us know that you're in the track and keep us up to date and tell us what's going on. Here's Dean Thompson. Average finish 4 races. I didn't see it. Went away quick. What's up, Jake? Good to see you. Here is Dean Thompson, the rookie. Gustavo says, love Allgaier. That's my guy. Will dominate, but will fall short over something small, Gustavo says. Pikes Peak Oval in Colorado is 1 mile, 10-degree banking. Dean Thompson here.
We got to go to work, maybe figure out some things I can do better. Not so much.
How many cars we got left? We got a good amount. We got a good amount.
Sir, I'm glad you opened that. I was waiting to see how you're going to do that with your gloves on.
Connor Zillage.
See, pretty good around here. Your first Xfinity start here. What kind of tips does he have for you?
yeah, I mean, this place is awesome.
How many rookies?
Really fast right now. It's not 6:30 mobile, I may say.
Awesome, Jason. You have a good time tomorrow. Just make sure you have parking because that's important there. Connor Zillage being interviewed here. He's going to go here pretty soon. You got what? You got Eckes, Daniel Dye, who's qualifying now, Danny Dimes. You got Swallowich, Taylor Gray, Dean Thompson. Who else? I think that's it. 5 rookies? Is that right, Bronny? 5 rookies. Oh, Nick Sanchez, that's 6. 6. And Connor Zillage, 7. 7 rookies, right? Bronny? Am I counting that right? 7?
It looks so weird to me. See his guys out there in their gloves with a radio on his nose. They always do that in movies.
That's one thing I don't like about NASCAR racing now. It's become nothing but money. When I went to racing, it was different. Yep. We'll end up in the first half of the 20s.
First 8 races this year for the driver from.
Here's Jeb Benton. Both Nashville Super Speedway and Darlington Speedways are 1.3 miles around.
1/3, 1540.
15. Wow. Jeb Burton.
Record is solid. It's not green. It's going to be a good lap.
Jeb Burton. You'll take Zilich v. Dobson.
I just lost a little in 3 and 4.
Most definitely will do that. It's a 7.5 hour drive from Fortville, Indiana. Have a good time, man.
Bristol is so tight, tough to see around the banking. You're going to look as far left through the corner of the windshield as you can. Try to get your eyesight as far out in front.
And also, if you're planning on having a scanner, you have to have, you had to order one by Thursday. So you can't go buy the scanners there at the track anymore. You got to pre-order those as well. Just FYI. Harrison Burton. Let's go Burton. AM Racing. Hit that subscribe, y'all. Hit that like for us, y'all. Help us out.
8th on lap 1.
So over under Sammy getting dumped today? Probably. Truth matters. Drivers always remember, right? Drivers remember.
He's tracking right there with his cousin. Maybe a little bit better. Back to the line. He is second.
Harrison Burton, P2. There's a test later on. Joking, CeeLo.
Great.
Larger than 10th pickup from lap 1 to lap 2.
Is everybody watching on the CW app? Who's watching on the CW app that CeeLo showed you how to do it? Let me see. 2 wins here this year for Austin Hill. 5 top 10s, 5 top 5s. And his average finish is 12th. And he won at Atlanta and Martinsville. My dark horse is Harrison Burton. It's a good pick, Norman. Look at Austin Hill here.
Pretty good, Austin.
Thank you so much, Jason. Looking forward to it, buddy. 120 likes, 5 to go to 125. Let's see if we can get to 150 for the end of this qualifying stream. 150 on the likes. Who's Burton's dad? That's Jeff Burton. I'm assuming you're asking about Harrison, not Jeb. Jeb is Ward Burton's son. Harrison is Jeff Burton's son. Taylor Gray is the real deal. Here is Kyle Sieg. Ronnie, I'm surprised you didn't take any of the Siegs here today. Both cars with the race sponsor on their car. Because my dad used to take me to local traces. Awesome. Here's the rookies. Carson Quaffle, Daniel Dye, Christian Eckes, William Swallowich, Dean Thompson, Nick Sanchez, Taylor Gray, Connor. So I got him right. I picked him. I think I left out Carson Quaffle.
What a lap is like here.
Ryan Sieg so far 10th fastest here in this run. See what he gets here. Oh, on the pole. 39th. Wow, 15.401. Race sponsor on the pole. Ryan Sieg. If you're a Ryan Sieg fan, let me see those 39s in the chat, y'all. 39.
It's going to be a good lap, though.
Yeah.
You might go to Ryan Sieg, change it up. Nick Sanchez here. Finished 8th last week. Dirty Nick Sanchez. He had the fastest 5-lap average here. So we'll see what happens. Ryan Sieg. Hit that sub, y'all. Help up. Hit it up. Sub it up.
He is living what a rookie season is all about. But right now,
Dirty Nick Sanchez.
for there,
P6.
You see some others.
Fords are going to dominate. There's not many Fords in the Xfinity series. Sanchez. Green. Red. P2. I mean, we knew that Nick Sanchez would be there. But Ryan Sieg had an awesome run.
But just couldn't commit back to the throttle as confidently.
I wonder if the race sponsor will pay him extra to keep his pole. They should do that. You put us on the pole, we'll pay you extra. Sam Mayer's last win was in Iowa of 2024. He's got 1 win in career in the Xfinity Series, 7 top 5s, 10 top 10s for Sam Mayer. I see you, Mayer. See what Mayer can do here.
The Ford lead.
Mayer.
Mayer's got a good one going.
I see you, Mayer. P3 on the first lap. Lap 1. Here comes lap 2 here. And that audible Toyota Ford for Stewart or for Haas.
Second lap takes it.
P2. Look at that. Sam Mayer. 15.402, 1/1000th of a second off for the pole. 1/1000th of a second. 1/1000th of a second. Here's Christian Eckes. You see those 16s if you're an Eckes fan. 16s in the chat if you're an Eckes fan.
Last couple of years, a win at Bristol. Craftsman trucks here.
This be tough, not getting the full practice session there with the break at the track bar mount.
Here's Eckes.
This first lap, just to get an idea of what grip level is like, what the car can take right now, how that repair went.
Issues reflected in the speed. 1572. Lap 1 for Eckes puts in trouble.
Then you're just trying to see if you can feel confident. Can it take more in the second lap? Does. Not a massive pickup, but a pickup nonetheless.
Christian Eckes, 14th fastest.
Don't have the track position.
I'm surprised that Anderson Motorsports is doing so good today. All right, here's Jesse Love. He's doing double duty today, y'all. Tomorrow as well. So double duty this weekend for Jesse Love. He's going to be in that 33 car in the Cup practice and qualify, and we'll see what he does here in about an hour. Norman says, I'm going to watch the Race Xfinity on my antenna TV, CeeLo, but I'm still going to listen to your podcast. Thank you, buddy. Steven says, hey, CeeLo, just get in. I'm busier now that I'm retired than when I worked. That's right. Only now you get paid. Loose. Jesse Love got loose there.
Green to red. Lap 1 is 12. See if he can regain his mojo. Lap 2. Back to the green.
Still got it. He talked about how he didn't want to mess up coming to the white flag there on the extra 4. Had that.
It's going to be a pretty good lap. Puts an 8, but it's going to be what might have been. Jesse Love.
8th for Jesse Love. It could have been the pole, but he got loose as all get out in turn 2. Or turn 3. Got a little loose there in turn 3 for Jesse Love. So he's 8th. Here comes Sheldon Creed. Always a bridesmaid. Never a bride for Sheldon Creed. Help us hit that like for us, y'all. Hit that subscribe too as well. 31,603. Help us out.
Use this high line to try and get a run coming to the free.
Craig, $2 super chat. Thank you, Craig. Says, God bless you, CeeLo. God bless you, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Everybody, thank Craig for that $2 super chat. If he hits the wall in both races, he'll be doing double duty. Well, we'll see here in a second. We'll see here in a second.
Second lap's better. Takes him up to 15. Another driver that's going to be chasing it a little bit.
We'll see what Allgaier does. Allgaier is going last. Of course he's going last. So here's your remaining drivers here. Thomas, Mastio, and Maggio. Thomasy and Maggio both hit the wall during practice, so these guys will not practice. And these are the guys left.
9. That's ever happened.
P15 for Creed. Oh, Ghost Hunter for subscribing. Thanks, Ghost Hunter.
6 to go. And all
Sorry about that. I didn't see Ghost Hunter subscribe. Thanks so much, Ghost Hunter. Stammy Smith. You better watch out for Taylor Gray. Stammy Smith.
I was thinking, can we pull it off? Lap 1, 13.
Ooh, P4 so far. See lap 2 here coming up. Still in the green.
Oh, up to 4th.
Oh, 4th.
1 and 2, just trying to carry that speed.
Ryan C, can he get the pole here? But my God, claps for the amazing qualifying run. I know, man. I agree. Look out, Sammy. You better watch out, Sammy, for Taylor Gray. All right, here's Connor Zillich. If you're a 88 Zillich fan, let me see those 88s in the chat. That's a 99, Zilo. 88 to the chat for Connor Zillich. The kid.
See a little rub on the left rear. Just
Taylor Gray can win this race. He needs to be focused. Green all the way for Zillich. Killing it. P1. 15.272. Wow. Connor Zillich. My gosh.
Our tight top 5 right there.
Well, so much for Ryan Sieg.
Really tight.
You know, outside pole at least. I doubt it, though. It might be an all junior motorsports front row here in a second. Here's Carson Guaffle and that High Rock vodka, Dale Jr. vodka. I like that paint job. It looks good. He probably will. Carson Guaffle, 8 starts, 3 top 10s, 2 top 5s this season. Not Travis, Carson. Not going to be the pole, though. P2. What a run. Your pick is Connor today?
Limited experience, but that concrete experience.
Oh, we need to do. Dang.
In this group driver. Back to a little quicker, but he stays second behind his teammate, 15:30. But 15:27.
still a tenth faster than third. Crazy. Two ARM cars in a different league.
Here's Kyle Larson.
Here's Lawson.
Larson, Brandon Jones, Justin Allgaier. 17 car has 3 runner-up finishes this year. Bowman at Phoenix. Byron at Coda. Last week, Chase Elliott at Darlington.
Here's Larson.
So far, so good. Lap 1, a lot of green. For a driver that's won 2 of the last 5 Cup races here, Larson at 15.
Larson on the pole.
Kind of like Village, I would just say pull it in. Why didn't he go?
And he does.
Yeah. Chevrolet hasn't won a pole at Bristol since April 2017. In fact, recent years here, in Joe Gibbs Playground in qualifying.
Larson, let me see those 17s. 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 Larson.
Equals some speed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Jones.
Larson. Brandon Jones now. Let's see what he can do in that 20 Toyota. 20 Toyota. Larson's ready to dominate today. Let's see what happens.
Also a great qualifier. And a week now.
Oh my gosh, another Chevy. And yes, Larson. Roseanne, let's go up. Good to see ya. Brennan Poole. I mean, Brandon Jones. 17th fastest, now 13th fastest. Speaking of like Chevy Strong, that's right. The 17 number of the cautions today, possibly, Depot. I think I'm going to go 12, actually. 12 cautions today. You can never count this guy out because he's always there. You're right, Craig. And here we go. This is it right here. Allgaier. Make sure you guys are hit that pin message. We're going to the Cup Series after this. Starts at 1 o'clock, and we got Allgaier on the track. He's been dominating the practice here this morning. And here we go. Allgaier. Let's see what happens. He was fastest on everything, and it don't look good.
But he's in the red. Gonna have nothing. Larson on
Yeah, that's crazy. Dominated, and Kyle Larson gave him one good lap and got it. So the 17 is going to be on the pole with Connor Zilich. Junior Motorsports all over it, though.
goes to Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson.
And his last pole came last year at Circuit of the Americas when he was able to pull into victory lane. Let's hear from him, Kim.
Larson.
Got a fist bump from Connor Zilch.
And in Junior Motorsports cars, the Kyle Larson running the same engine package through Hendrick Motorsports.
Be good or not good. So that's why I got loose for the second lap. First lap felt so smooth that I was like, well, I must be slow. So I pushed a little bit more, and then he said he had the pole max. Yeah, awesome pole run there for the Hendrick cars.
So there we go. Kyle Larson with the pole. Congratulations. Connor Zilich, P2. Carson Quaffle, 3. Allgaier, 4th. Ryan Sieg, 5th. Sam Mayer, 6th. Nick Sanchez, 7th. 8th. Sammy Smith. Parker Retzlaff, 9th. 10th is Harrison Burton. 11th, Taylor Gray. 12th, Jeb Burton. 13th, Jesse Love. 14th, Brandon Jones. 15th, William Swalowich. 16th, Corey Himes. 17th, Dean Thompson. 18th, Austin Hill. 19th, Danny Dimes. Kyle Sieg in 20th. 21st, Sheldon Creed. 22nd, Christian Eckes. 23rd, Brennan Poole. 24th, Jeremy Commence. 25th, Matt Benedetto. 26th, Josh Williams. 27th, Justin Bonjour. 28th, Blaine Perkins. 29th, Anthony Alfredo. 30th, Mason Massey. 31st, Chris Wright. 32nd, Ryan Ellis. 33rd, Thomas. Can't say his last name. I got to learn that one. 34th, Garrett Smithley. 35th, Alex Labey. Greg Van Alsten, 36th. CJ McLaughlin, 37th. And we'll figure out who is going to make this race and who's not going to make this race. But what's up, Uhl? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you being here. And that is it. I will definitely say that his demeanor is very modest of a person that just gets in a car and just drives. Young money. That's all he does. You don't see him get mad too much. But Connor Zilich, Kyle Larson will be on the pole. And we appreciate you hanging out here today for NASCAR Xfinity Series and practice and qualifying for the Sci Aps 300, which we'll be bringing to you later this afternoon. So thank you guys so much for hanging. We're going to take a little break. NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying coming up. Hope you guys will see you soon. If you don't like NASCAR Cup Series and you just want to see Xfinity Series, we'll see you back here for the Sci Apps 300. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, for everything that she does behind the scenes. I want to thank my mods for moderating today. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money back to the channel. And I want to thank you guys for watching. So thanks so much, everybody. Craig, thanks for the super chat. We appreciate you. We thank everybody that made this stream possible today. So thank you guys. We'll see you in about 30 minutes or so. 40 minutes or so for a 1 o'clock for NASCAR Cup Series practice for the Food City 500. Who's going to get the pole? We'll see. And that's it. We'll see you in a little bit, y'all. About 40 minutes. Peace.